Thanks for joining us here on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Sunshine right now if you look outside, with a chance of showers and some pop-up storms later this evening. We go to meteorologist Sam Gabrielli, who is tracking all of this for us. What's the timeline of today's showers?
I would go with about 2 o'clock and beyond, and these showers and storms will likely be sticking around until about sunset this evening. We are noticing a batch of them right now off to our west, a fairly decent line setting up. I just want to reiterate, no severe weather today. We're just going to be watching some scattered showers and storms, basically producing some brief heavy rainfall with them and some times of brief strong wind gusts. Here's actually a look to the north and west right now over Lawrence County and stretching back towards the Salem area of Orange County. And again, these showers and storms not severe. They're trekking their way towards Bedford right now and right along U.S. Highway 150 here pretty soon. So again, it's going to be a little bit of a wet afternoon for a lot of us, but for the majority of us, we're just staying downright humid and dry for the time being, but things will be changing a bit more into mid-afternoon. Current readings at the airport, 83. We're at 84 in downtown. Linden sitting at 84. Lanesville clocking in at 80 so far. So it'll be a pretty warm and humid day once again, but the humidity is going away later on this week. First off, let's talk about the storms. We're actually going to be seeing them move in from south to north. That looks to be the main direction they're going to be racing in for the remainder of the afternoon and evening. Brooke, I'm going to give everybody more of a heads up as to if we can expect more storms into tonight and just exactly how we're looking on your hump day. All that and much more. Stick with us.
All right, Sam, thank you. An hour and a half from now, former Clark County, Indiana Sheriff Jamie Knowles expected before a judge, charged with 6 new felonies. According to new court records, the 5 counts of theft and 1 count of money laundering are connected to about $500,000 of purchases discovered by investigators after February 1st. Indiana State Police say Knowles used Sheriff's Office funds or money from his EMS entities to buy cars, pay child support, and make political donations. He's expected in court on those new charges today at 1:30. We'll have a crew there and we'll share the very latest online and on air, WHAS11.com, as well as right here on WHAS 11 News at 4. Right now, Metro Police are urging anyone with information to come forward after a violent and deadly weekend. Take a look at this map. Between Friday night to Sunday night, 17 people were shot in 8 different incidents around the city. 3 of them died, one of them a 19-year-old.
It's always a tragedy when someone gets killed. It's especially tragic when a child gets killed. Obviously, we work all the cases the same. We take every chance we can to solve that case. But it is disheartening to see such young victims.
Teenagers were also involved in a shooting in PRP, a parking lot there early Sunday morning. Police said there were 6 victims initially, 5 of whom were minors. Then a 7th adult victim came forward yesterday at a local hospital. All are expected to survive. That shooting happened outside an event venue called Prestige by Lux. In a statement, the business said, "We've held hundreds of baby showers, weddings, and special events in which we've never experienced such a tragedy." LMPD said they do have suspects in some of those cases, but they still need your help.
That makes or breaks our success rate as a police department, having that community engagement, having that involvement, because a lot of times, obviously, we are not there when these incidents happen. We need the community's help, because if there's witness information or something that they've heard, to pass that information along to us to help our detectives aid their investigation to make arrests and clear these crimes.
Anyone with information, again, that anonymous tip line is 574 LMPD, or you can use the department's online portal. Defense attorneys for the Louisville man accused of assaulting and harassing a number of women are questioning his re-indictment on a rape charge. 31-year-old Antonio Coleman's been deemed incompetent to stand trial multiple times. The most recent was last month following a psych evaluation. That came after accusations of sexually harassing and stalking women in Louisville's downtown medical district at the beginning of this year. Well, last week, Coleman was re-indicted on a rape charge from 2022, where he was also deemed incompetent to stand trial. And in court yesterday, his attorneys asked how he could be indicted for the same charges again.
Unless the Commonwealth has some sort of reason to believe that Mr. Coleman has maybe attained competency at this point, I think all of these proceedings are completely improper.
The judge scheduled another hearing on this matter for Thursday. Coleman is currently at Central State Hospital, where he's receiving mental health treatment. An appellate court just sided with a family who says police violated their Fourth Amendment rights during an LMPD SWAT raid. In 2019, Roy Stucker says he was painting a home in South Louisville when police came in. He said officers handcuffed him, his wife, and their then 10-year-old daughter. Investigators later found out that the man they were looking for was already in custody. A judge dismissed the case in March of 2023. However, a federal court of appeals just overturned that decision. The court wrote the warrant signed by former Judge Mary Shaw contained stale information and lacked probable cause. Shaw also signed the warrant in the Breonna Taylor case. She lost her election with a bid for re-election last fall. The federal appeals court decision sends that case back to district court, and LMPD does not comment on pending litigation. Louisville's public transit service and JCPS have struck a deal 7 weeks in the making. Mayor Craig Greenberg announced 70 TARC drivers will be given the option to contract as bus drivers for JCPS to help alleviate their staffing shortage. Officials calling it a short-term band-aid to issues on both sides as TARC drivers face layoffs amid the agency's financial hardship and service reductions. The thought is these added drivers for JCPS can get the district up to 600 by the start of the school year. And in doing that, the district could restore some of those bus routes initially cut for magnet school families. The school district assures TARC drivers will be getting a raise, but we're told they won't make more than current JCPS drivers. Well, there's been some mixed reactions from JCPS families about this agreement. Some are happy to see more drivers helping the district, while others aren't sure about the temporary fix.
No, it wouldn't make a difference for me because JCPS is not very reliable right now. Who's to say that I won't get another notice in another month to say, hey, okay, I'm sorry that didn't work out.
We need TARC drivers. We need serious bus drivers for JCPS.
TARC's board will vote on the agreement this Friday, followed by JCPS later this month. And all this has been happening at the same time the Transit Authority is planning service cuts. TARC will host 2 open house meetings for any of you who want to ask questions and offer feedback. The first of those meetings is this evening. TARC's proposal would impact 22 of TARC's bus lines. It would essentially reduce weekday service to weekend routes. Today's meeting begins at 4, goes till 7. It's at Union Station, which is TARC's headquarters on West Broadway. The second open house is tomorrow evening from 5 until 8. That one will be at the Douglas Boulevard Christian Church.